What's up, guys? AverageKiwiGuy here. How y'all doing? So we got a new Overwatch character today announced. She is actually live on the PTR, which is kind of cool. A support hero and a character that we already have seen in the Overwatch sort of world and universe, which I love a lot, by the way. I love the animation stuff that they've put out. For it. I probably love them more than I love the game, to be honest with you. It's like, I'm far more interested in the world of Overwatch and the characters and everything than I am in playing it so much. It's been a long time since I've played. I think the last time I played was Sombra, I think. So I'm a little out of the loop. But I do keep up with Overwatch. I do keep up, obviously the Overwatch League and all that. And I do like the game. Like, I played a lot of it. I've played a lot of it. I played a lot of it prior to it launching. So I think I just got burnt out on that. And then I've kind of got behind. And it's kind of a daunting thing to trying to come back in on it. So I am always looking for excuses to come back. And a new hero like Brigitte, I should say. I'm sorry if I get the name wrong. Because I want to say Brigitte, but it's not Brigitte. It's Brigitte. Brigitte Lindholm. Who's Torbjorn's daughter, which is kind of cool. And kind of like Reinhardt's squire, which is awesome as well. So I'm keen to see this. I'm keen to have a look at her story trailer and then kind of look at her abilities and see what she's all about. So let's have a look. 3, 2, 1, go. Blood and use of tobacco. Who's smoking? Origin story.
In stories, the heroes get the
So that's
honor
cool.
and
I
glory,
love how it's
but their gleaming
family
armor, their mighty
Run.
weapons. The people who built them were heroes in their own
Cat
right.
giving the armor
And
to
I
Cat.
thought I was gonna follow in their footsteps. But a hammer and tools can't fix every
Damn.
problem. There are some things that can
Ryan
never be
is
repaired.
just a beast. He's a beast.
It's not enough to wait until the battle is over to fix their armor and bandage their wounds. If you can
So
fight
she's a
at their
medic.
side, you can
That's
try
cool.
to keep the blows from falling.
And Ryan's training
and
her.
maybe even protect them from
I
themselves.
love that. I love how Ryan's training her.
I am Brigitte Lindholm.
Oh, look at her
and I will
shield.
be
The
their
shield's like
shield.
Ryan, and she's got a mace. Oh, I love that. I love the look of her, man. She looks so cool. I love way her armor looks and her shield and everything. Like, it's very Reinhardt inspired, and I love me some Reinhardt. Reinhardt is my main. I've spent more hours on him than anything. Loved him from day one. He's just that great solid tank that I love. And I don't know if he's still meta or whatever. I don't care. Ryan is always my favorite. And I loved how, like, she was inspired by him, and obviously her father as well. And she wanted to be in Overwatch. She wanted to be a hero in Overwatch because she saw her father doing it. She saw Ryan doing it. She grew up with that group, and she wants to be a hero. And of course now, like, with Overwatch so fractured, and now them sort of coming back, she gets to be that, which is very cool. And she's seen, like, over the years of kind of being at Reinhardt's side to repair his armor and to heal him up when he needs it and stuff. Now's the time to put on an armor and to have armor and weapons that actually heal at the same time and help people, which is kind of cool. So I had a look at her abilities and what she can do. And she is a support, which is kind of cool. And she's like a fighting support, which I think is kind of cool. She's not like this range support that has to sit in the back, or obviously you got Lucio, who's a kind of a passive sort of thing. You switch it to heal, and there is, like, you to be a good Lucio, you got to be able to switch between and know when to. But to have a melee healer is kind of cool. And I do like the way Blizzard does this, is they combine classes together and make unique, or semi-unique, new heroes, which is kind of cool. Obviously you had Ana, who's a sniper healer. Now we're getting a melee healer, which is kind of cool. She's got a rocket flail. So that's the big mace-like thing that she has. Apparently she has a melee weapon has an extended range, and enabling her to strike up to multiple enemies with a single swing. So she's got good sort of AoE strikes, which is kind of cool. So if you got 2 people coming on you, you're gonna hit them both, which is cool. So confined spaces, she should be pretty damn decent. She has a repair pack. Brigitte throws a repair pack at the can heal an ally. Any healing over that ally's maximum health provides them with armor instead. So that's kind of cool. It's sort of, she has a healer, but then she also has kind of like her dad's abilities, because her dad throws armor packs out. So she has a repair pack that can do healing and give you armor, which is cool. That way, it's sort of something that you could probably keep on cooldown, so people can keep armor up. So you may have guys at full health, but you can give them more with some armor, which is something that's kind of cool. I like that. Whip shot. Throws her flail a long distance, dealing damage and knocking enemies away from her. So I'm guessing that's like a Thor throwing the hammer type thing. Which would be kind of cool. It'd be cool if it came back and you could get people on the return trip. Like that would be something pretty cool as well. I have not seen it. I have not played it. This is all just coming off Polygon, just reading the ability breakdowns. So I don't know the way these look, but just from what I'm seeing here, like, that's kind of cool, having a distance thing, especially for a melee. Like Ryan's sort of power shot that does a bit of distance is very handy. It's very handy, and it allows you to, because range will always have that, that advantage of distance, right? So being a melee character is always tough. So for a melee character to have that range ability is always a nice thing. Barrier shield. So she's got somewhat like Ryan. Says it can take a limited amount of damage. It's a frontal energy barrier. So I'm wondering if it's as strong as Ryan's. It would be cool to have them both. Like, that's a double shield that you can have up the top. Obviously now that you like out of the arcade mode and stuff, you can't have double Ryan, which was something people used to run all the time. I remember the days, man, when you had double Ryan, double Bastions, and Bastions had shields. It was a tough time in those betas and alphas, man. It was a fucking tough time. But yeah, that's kind of cool that you could have those 2 shields up. I'm wondering if it's as strong as Ryan's and can take as much damage as Ryan's. That would be interesting. I don't think so, being that she is a support character. She's not actually a defense character or a tank. So, that's interesting. Shield bash. Once her barrier shield is deployed, Brigitte can dash forward to stun an enemy. So that's cool. So you got your shield up, because that's always the disadvantage with Ryan. Once he's got his shield up, he can't do much without bringing it back down and then doing what he wants to do. So to have that shield bash is nice, because that way when they come up to you and they're just going to come through your shield, pop, stuns, boom, and then maybe you or someone who's next to you, boom, you can get the enemy. So confined spaces, man, I think this girl's going to be real good. I think this girl's going to be fantastic in confined spaces. I like it. When Brigitte hits enemies with her Inspire, when Brigitte hits enemies with her flail, she also heals nearby enemies over time. So is that a passive? I wonder if that's a passive. That she just naturally does that. That's cool. So the more she fights, the more she heals. Confined spaces again, so I wonder how big her radius is of healing. I do like that. I like how the more you get in there, the more it stops the healer from having to sit back and be out of the combat. Whoa, I'm just a healer. I'm just here to help you. That sort of thing. Now you can get in the mix. Now you can get in there and go at you. Now you're gonna have to be careful, because you are the healer. Or normally now, like from what I've seen, most run 2 healers anyway. I think there are very few now that would run single healers. And I don't know how powerful that heal is, but I like that. I like how you can get in there, mix it up with them, and do your job over that same period of time. And with her rocket flail having the ability to strike multiple enemies, I wonder if that buffs doubles the heals. Because you're hitting 2 people at the same time. Does that count as a double heal? That'd be interesting. And then Rally. Brigitte moves faster and provides all nearby allies with armor that lasts until it's removed by damage. So I'm guessing that's her ult. So that's a cool defensive ult, in a way. So I don't know. So moves for and provides all with armor. So it's not a nullifying ult. So like you have Zenyatta who could nullify an ult in that way, just from his ult. So it's not that way. That could be a very good pushing ult. So you give everyone armor, everyone's going in, so everyone's got that extra health. That's kind of cool. I think it could nullify things. I think it could nullify stuff because you give that extra health to people. A good saving ult maybe as well. A good chasing one, being that she can run faster. So that way she's got increased movement speed. She could, you know, go chasing after that kill or something. Or like, you know, if she's running back from spawn, you know, get in the mix quicker. That could be something too. I don't know. I like that. I like that. I like her a lot. I think she looks very cool. I think the whole, you know, melee support, you know, is cool. That sort of, the more you fight and the more you get in there, the healing, you know, happens at the same time. Like the mix of Ryan and Torb is a kind of a cool thing. And the fact that she doesn't have a turret, I think, is a good thing too. But she has those packs that she can give out. I like that a lot as well. And then obviously she's got the shield, and that's like the Ryan thing, and she can use a shield bash and stuff. She can support that Ryan up front. Obviously, if the Ryan charges off, that ain't gonna be a thing. But she can support the tanks up the front. Yeah, I like her a lot. I think she looks very cool. Might entice me back in. Might entice me back in. I mean, I say that about every new character I see. But maybe. I'm excited to see what skin she gets. I mean, I would love to see her in like a full-fledged Crusader skin. That'd be cool. Because then you could have like the Ryan and her. That'd be awesome. But yeah, no, I think she looks very cool, and I like her a lot. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it for us. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Bye.